I'm turning this on Do Not Disturb out of fear.
Do not. Oh, yeah, I should do that. Mine's always on vibrate.
Mine is too, but then it vibrates. But I have.
Do you know that I put my on airplane mode and it still vibrates?
Really?
Oh yeah, you talked about.
Isn't that weird?
That's a little weird. Yeah.
I think.
Did somebody hack? Did a girl hack my phone?
Well, I mean, if you're connected to Wi-Fi, it should still work.
No. not airplane.
Is that it?
Yeah, because if you're on a plane, you go airplane mode, you still have Wi-Fi access. So I can still get texts.
You're better than us.
I've been on 5,000 flights, so
yeah,
I already know.
No, we Google like everything. And
Yeah,
we're like,
what
Gen
could
Z
it
said,
be? You know?
whatever, doesn't matter.
Everybody, Wrong Sauce Nation, stand up. We have today an incredible entertainer, lesbian icon, Lord of the Labia, and all-around sex god. Please welcome a very special guest, Jkiillem.
Let's go.
Everybody's favorite, Jkiillem is here.
Everybody's favorite.
It's everybody's favorite. Lord
That's
of the
my
Labia.
favorite intro I've ever gotten, so y'all win that crown.
This is a special treat for us.
It really
I love
is.
I'm telling you, when I first saw and laid eyes upon you in real life, I was like, I'm going up. It's like,
I'm glad you did, because I was like, are we? I know you.
I was like, I'm going up. I'm not that person too. Like, okay, so I want to talk about this. Do you ever encounter this weird stuff where it's like, I know you, you know me, but everybody pretends like they don't?
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
so weird.
It's an LA thing.
Weird to me. It's an LA thing?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
That's true, because that didn't happen when I went down to San Diego. It's not like that.
I traveled a lot, and people are way more generous, kind, like upfront, especially if you go to East Coast. So, you know.
It's great out there.
Yeah. I'm from Jersey. You know, I already know. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're from Jersey. When did you move out here?
When I was 18, as soon as I could. I was
Yeah.
I'm gone.
I went to Jersey once. I did.
Just once. That's all I need. That's all you need. That's all I need.
New Jersey.
Yeah. I found a lost
tell
dog.
people La Salsa Mala.
La salsa mala.
Yeah, welcome to La Salsa Mala, baby. Sorry. We just need to let the people know. Latina. Yeah, Latina. They get confused, sorry.
Oh, okay.
With you know,
Yeah.
my shade.
No, I love it.
Yeah, they do. We have to just let them know.
We gotta let
They
them
never know what
Yeah.
I am either. They just think I'm white.
What are you?
I'm Japanese and Italian.
Japanese, Italian, Latina.
Latina.
Latina, but doesn't speak Spanish, so feels bad.
That's a really other interesting thing. So Tallulah doesn't feel Latina because she doesn't speak Spanish.
I know a lot of people like that.
Yeah, but it's like it feels like
Like you're a
genetically,
fraud or something?
yes. Like genetically, I've been like
You
it's
are Latina.
Paper, I'm on there. I just don't speak Spanish.
That's
But
okay.
that's not. I know people
I don't
with
speak
darker.
Japanese.
Okay, fair.
You know?
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
I tell you this all the time.
I know. It feels like I don't know because I found out later. I don't know. It's confusing.
Oh, right. So you never identified with.
Yeah, like I always knew, but like we weren't for sure.
Okay.
I'm adopted. It's confusing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Latina.
So when I saw you, I was like, I know you.
We're in the
I
same
have to say
section.
hello.
Like,
Yeah, like-
I figured it was gonna happen at some point.
Yeah.
I was hoping. A girl can hope. I was like, maybe one day I'll be in Jkiillem's arena and I can say hello.
I didn't even really know where you were based or anything, so I was just like really happy that you were here and you're out here and
We're out here.
we're here now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And happy to be in
Same.
your Lord of the Labia arena.
Lord of the Labia. is
Correct. Lord of the Labia.
Like,
I
how,
love it.
How is it to be a Lord of the Labia? I really want to dig into this. You
Yeah.
are a sex symbol of the community. Everybody wants to dive into your muff. I know off rip 25 people
Damn.
Yes.
that
You're not
would-
exaggerating?
No,
Really?
that would die to be what I'm going to say tamed by
a good
you.
word. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a very interesting experience because it's grown, you know, over my experience, my time, and my stages, my experience, my exposure. So then you just kind of like ride this wave and you're like, what's happening? And then, more content, more people. And I think it just kind of exploded. So then I didn't really have a chance to like really like handle it as much as I feel like I have to now. But it feels like now because I used to be a little bit more of a pursuer. I used to be out here trying to like really try to get women and try, certain things. And then a lot of times it didn't work because I felt like a lot of women I'm attracted to are not attracted to me. So then I was like, well,
Really?
No.
yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I'm not really attracted to white women, so that's
Got
a
it.
problem. And then, I'm attracted to pretty much everything else. And
Latinas?
that's on the list. Yeah.
Okay, what about like Latinas with my type of complexion?
I don't think I've messed with any of them, but
Okay.
it's not a closed off book.
Can you say light skinned Latina? Is that allowed?
Is that a thing?
I don't
What
think
is
y'all
the
have
term?
like a shade.
Light skinned Latina.
Is it light skinned Latina?
I don't know. There's
What
like
is the term?
I don't think there's a
I don't know if that's right or wrong. I'm just
because I don't
asking.
feel like y'all really go about like skin tone. It's more just about
Oh no!
No, they do.
No. In Latin culture,
They fight.
They fight. There's a war.
They even have slang words that are not nice.
Yes,
With each
there's
other.
a
where
war
are we talking about?
everywhere.
Mexico,
No,
anywhere.
everywhere.
Okay.
So, like, of course, and this is just. I don't know, common knowledge. It's just because of how I grew up. It's like Spanish are, the elitists because they think they are the white Latins.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like
it's
that.
very much about complexion.
Right. Okay.
And so even in Mexico, you have, lighter skin Mexicans and then you have the darker skin Mexicans. And it's very much the same.
right.
I just learned about this too when I got my genealogy stuff. My family was
Genealogy.
Lola. I learned.
I'm happy for you. That's good.
Thank you.
It
Me
helps you
too.
really like embrace yourself more.
Yeah,
you know?
and learning too. Learning is good.
I went to Japan for the first time. I met my ancestors, my family, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
okay, like I'm able to really identify with my.
Yeah, and
know,
learn.
like,
Like,
yeah,
learn. It
exactly.
feels cool.
Yeah.
Like rooted. I don't know.
Yeah.
So did you know of them before you went or you just went
I
in a...
really didn't know the extent of it. I have like almost 20 different people out there that I met like for the first time in 2016, and then we just did so many activities together, and I met like I even went to grave sites and stuff. So
Oh, so cool.
yeah, it was like a whole thing. We filmed in the family tree together. It was very, very like healing, like for all of us, me and my sister especially. So, but I haven't been back since. I miss it a lot.
It's far, but that's amazing.
Yeah,
Love that.
What part?
everywhere, honestly. Okinawa's a part. I can't remember the other parts, but we went everywhere when I went out there. We went to like
You did like
literally-
a whole trip.
Yeah, and we did like 2 weeks just nonstop, bus, train, car, like everything, like
Wow.
planes, like
But you went like on a death tour. You're like, this is where my great so-and-so
Kinda,
died.
yeah,
And this is where
yeah.
so-and-so died.
and then we
this
like went
is-
into their houses. We sat down, we like ate, the meals and everything, and like they
Wow.
fed us. Like it was really beautiful.
Cultured.
But
Hell
back to
yeah.
I guess back to the labia.
Yes,
Lord.
Lord. Labia.
Lord of the labia.
Lord, yeah. I think it's just come down to the point where now I feel like I'm defending myself like half the time because it's starting to feel like rabid animals out there. Like they're like rah, like and it's little. They get really bold.
In a fun way. I would love to do like a Hunger Games for
Oh, my
Jkiillem
God.
edition.
Hunger Games?
Yeah. And it's like the last femme standing
Gets a
wins. Yeah, gets a date with Jkiillem, and
Well-
they have to do all of these tests
Oh.
in order to prove themselves to get an opportunity for
Wow.
your love.
You should do that.
Well, my friends
Just
keep
spitballing.
talking about 20 verses for me. Like you ever seen the 20 verses on YouTube?
No.
Like they have like a certain person that 20 people come and they try to like compete for the like
I've seen like Pop the Balloon.
kind of
but
similar to that.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that's what my friends are kind of vouching for. So if you guys want to, we can all just put something together and just
I would love to put
Yeah.
something together with you. Prove your love.
But my thing is that I'm so picky.
You
So
can
like
be picky.
you
I'm
should
sure there's
be.
but
a billion that will
like
still
y'all gotta
apply.
make sure there's gotta be a couple in there that that I'm actually at least a little bit attracted to because I'm
well, let
No,
me
they
tell
should
you.
all be
Well,
attractive.
I'm very picky myself.
okay, good.
And if I'm in charge of the casting,
Good. Okay.
it's only going to be.
All right. that's
Also,
cool.
it should be, honestly, I think what makes it the most fun is that you would want to anyone that was on there because
That's really
That's
where.
what- yeah.
That's when it matters because
Yeah.
it's not this like how
you know someone like you're never going to pick this person. It's
Yeah.
like who cares?
Yeah.
It's like we need them to all be because that's
that
what
would be tough. But I've never
But
been in a
that's
situation
where
like that.
it's interesting.
That's
Right.
what I want to
Right?
watch.
Because
Right.
now it just comes down to
like personality, all these other
Exactly,
things.
like
But
different
that's my
factors.
biggest thing. I'm a sapiosexual, so I need the mental
Perfect.
stipulation. And I need all of
Exactly,
that,
but
yeah.
now we can just eliminate looks out of it
'Cause
because
you're
we're
all
already
equal.
But that's
we're
there.
already
That's got to be there.
No,
They're
yeah,
all
but
equal.
I'm saying that's already met.
Okay, yeah.
So if that's already met with all contestants, then
Now.
now we're just talking about little differences here on like what's your
But
job.
the next step is like finding a lesbian woman, because I'm here for the bisexual, I'm here for the other women,
want
but
lesbian,
like
lesbian.
I'm getting tired.
You are here for the les on les lick.
I'm just here for the women that know how to love women for real, because that's
You love women or lick women?
no love.
Okay, love.
Yeah, like because I'm like I used to be in my 20s, like in my dominance and my like I'm doing all the work, and I realized I was a problem because I don't give women the chance to really like feed me. So when I stepped back, I was like, I deserve to be fed. Then everybody started to come and actually feed me, and I actually like accepted it with open arms, and I was like,
When you say feed you,
like
what do you mean?
emotionally,
Okay.
mentally, all the things.
A partner.
Because yes, and like someone that actually sees me.
more than just a sex god.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more
Like,
than
and
just
also in the bedroom, because I would be doing so much work and I'd be exhausted and I would feel very drained afterwards. So
God,
that's
I really relate to this.
see, yeah,
In lesbian land,
yeah,
what I hear, just from what I hear, is that there is a shortage of really good tops,
there is
true tops,
Yeah, yeah,
out there, mask tops,
yeah.
specifically.
But I feel like everybody's starting to do both a little bit. So like more of the tops are like stepping down, like me, and then we still have that energy.
But here's the thing: it's the energy.
Yeah.
Okay,
this is
so
what you
and this
say.
is
It
I
is the
talk
energy.
about this.
Yeah, it's huge.
You can be a mask top, and that does not mean that you don't receive.
Exactly,
That
yeah.
you're not a touch me not.
Right.
It just means that when you are down there, the energy is still held.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I don't think that makes somebody like like people consider that like, oh, you're switch, and it's like, no, there's nothing switch
But
about
that's
that.
where I feel like people get f***ed up, because it's more about like gay guys and lesbians. Like we still have the same definitions, but it doesn't mean the same thing. Like I think,
Maybe,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Because guys literally like top and bottom, but we're more so it's just the energy of being a top and being a bottom.
But it doesn't mean if you are a bottom,
Right.
that allows you to be lazy.
Get up.
There's a lot of lazy bottoms.
Yeah.
There are.
Yeah.
Like, I always say back.
No, exactly.
Like
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I do my best work when I have a dance partner.
There you go.
You
I
know,
like
like
that.
it's a dance, and we both have to be dancing,
Right.
regardless of the energies.
Exactly. Because, like if I give you head, eventually, either right after or like eventually, you're also going to do that for me. And then we just, have like a good balance, because I'm not just going to do all the work. What the hell?
Yeah, dance partner.
You have no idea how many individuals I have
Me
found
too.
that
Yeah.
do not.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's going on here? Like, and I think they truly think like, well, I'm a bottom. And it's like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
That's not,
But I feel like a lot of those women come from being straight.
you think so? Mm-hmm. I've met lesbians that way too.
Were they straight before?
No.
Oh, interesting.
Probably patriarchal in their beliefs. Is that what it's called? Patriarchal. Right? I don't know. I'm
Don't ask
I
me,
don't know.
dude.
I'm terrible
I barely
with these.
speak
I'm a
English.
terrible termsman.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like
Barely
that.
read.
I get what you're saying.
Very like, roll. What is it? Whatever.
You said
like they're bringing in terms from like heterosexuality.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Hetero,
Yeah.
hetero.
Hetero stuff.
Hetero stuff.
Yeah. Hetero stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing it in.
Yeah.
What would you love in your perfect mate?
I've been poly for like 3 years now. So I'm like open to not putting that all on one person. And I've been that way the past 3 years dating.
When you say that statement, it almost leaves it open to be like, well, are you open to not being poly if somebody's interested in that, or being poly?
No, like I feel like it can, because I used to be monogamous, and
Okay.
then I transferred into this, and then I feel like people treat it as like, oh, now it's permanent, but it could literally go back if I wanted to, if I
How
felt
did
like
you
that.
transfer? What happened?
She's obsessed
That's a
with this.
story.
I'm
Oh my
obsessed with
god,
poly.
are you?
Yes. Like my soul leaves my body if you were like, you can have $2 million. And that's like a lot for me, okay?
Yeah.
I would be really happy. $2 million,
But you
to
have
be
to be poly.
like my soul leaves my body and I'm like, it's the one thing I couldn't do.
I won't do it.
So what made you be like, I'm
my
going
whole
poly?
thing dating before that, I had like 3 girlfriends, and then I was like not gay. I didn't come out until I was 22.
Okay.
So like I dated men and stuff, and then like I realized I was very codependent on people when I started to get with them, and I would like be that texter, and like I would like my mood would shift, and like if their mood would shift, my mood would shift, and
Anxious
it was just
attachment.
and I was not secure within myself. So then I did this like, you know, internal like, what do I need? And I'm always the type of person that would love to like try everything. So diets and like workout plans and lifestyles. Like I've tried a lot of stuff just to see what I like.
You're very fit.
You're very fit.
I've been training for like 17 years. So like, you know,
It looks like it.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I'm just big on like making sure I like try everything, see what it's about, what I like. And then I said that, and then literally like a month later, I met someone who was poly, and I was like, okay. And then I had a dream about her, and I took her out. And like that, I'm big on dreams because dreams tell me things.
I love dreams.
Like, yeah.
Dreams sometimes tell the future.
They do.
Yeah. Especially if you really are good at that. So
And
then I
tapped
really
in.
I really just like believed in that. I told her that, and like I feel like spiritually we connected. But she was dating someone the whole time.
Okay.
And that was a whole thing. And then after that, I got out of that like maybe 2 years later. And
Did
then
you
I
get
was-
out?
Wait.
It's
We're
the
not
same
skating over
question.
that. You know, go to Lula.
Okay. Did you get out of that because the feelings grew so strong that you wanted her to yourself?
No.
No.
It ended because she made some decisions that were not very poly of her.
Okay.
And I just thought like
She broke the rules.
kinda and lied.
Yeah, well, that's not poly.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
some people do poly because they're just cheaters.
I think also too, like now I know going into situations, I'm like, I always ask people, how do you treat poly and what are your intentions? Like why do you go about it this way? You know, and like, what are you really trying to do? Because this person in particular was like, to me, it seemed like they were just doing it to try to just like be able to be free, even though they were stuck in their life in a lot of situations. Yeah. So like it gave them the ability to still kind of like explore and do whatever they wanted and have that freedom, even though they were really stuck in a lot of shit they didn't want to be stuck in.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of weeded out now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the answer that you're looking for from a person when you ask them what is your intention with poly?
Like for me, at least, I know that I'm into it because of what I said. Like I'm very secure now within my attachment styles, and I have seen it in a different light and like romance in a different light. Like I'm able to receive love from so many different forms, and I don't feel guilt about it. I don't feel like I have to lie about anything, and I don't have this weird, because I remember being in relationships monogamously, and I was like a part of me still just didn't feel fully satisfied, and I would like not have eyes, but I would just like, you know, like I was always outside. I'm always in entertainment, and like you just feel like restricted. Like, oh, what if I dance with this person and they
I
think
don't want to get in
this?
trouble.
Yeah, like there's just like little things, and like now I'm just like, when you really open things up, like, and people have the choice, like you really see how people choose. And it's very, very interesting to watch that. So if I ask someone that and they're also like, yeah, like I treat it like this, I'm very honest, I move with intention, and I'm also open to like accepting love from different forms, and this is what I got going on. Like that's what I'm looking for. Like I'm looking for you to be secure, and like, you know, you're not looking for anything of me. It's just like more about like, do we match energetically, and does this make sense? Because a lot of times it doesn't make sense. Like,
Just curious, only because I know that a lot of my fellow Latinas, there's no way they would ever go for something like this.
You don't think any Latinas are polyamorous?
They would kill you.
I know they're a little spicy.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's why I really haven't been. I
don't think it's a sector for you. I don't think it's the sector.
I went down the Dominican and Puerto Rican road a couple times.
And you're telling me that Dominican and Puerto Ricans were able to
that
do
didn't work
poly?
out.
It didn't work.
The Dominican definitely did, but Puerto Rican has been pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't had too much trouble there.
Oh,
But I feel like Puerto Ricans are pretty open-minded.
that's true.
You know.
I mean, look, I'm sure you're going to find the unicorns in every bunch, right?
Yeah, sure do.
Or
yeah.
liars too. I'm sure somebody said, "Sure, I'm so down to be poly," and then lied.
Yeah.
You know, that happened with a friend of mine.
I would do it. I would.
Don't
If
do
you-
that.
No,
I
no,
would.
no.
No.
She
It's the truth. I'm not proud of it. But if I really, really, let's say it's you, okay, and I
Yeah.
really, really, really liked you,
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably like say sure, and then like maybe I'm saying like deep down, maybe I could convince myself like I can do this, but like I would snap.
Actually, as your friend, I would have full belief that you could convert whoever it is, let's say Jkiillem, into being like,
I can't do this poly anymore.
I
I'm
can't,
in love with you.
I'm in love with you.
That's
like,
what
I don't
I
want to
want.
poly up. Yeah.
Like that's what I would
no,
do.
but I feel like you would get it.
That's
There's
the
something
problem.
about your
No.
witch ways. There's
Your
so-
which ways?
Oh yeah.
I do witchy stuff sometimes.
Oh boy.
But like I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's right and that anybody should do that. You really shouldn't. But it's
No,
the truth of
don't
what I
do it.
would do.
Okay.
Probably.
But
Okay.
this is the problem, and a lot of people end up in trouble because they do that.
They probably won't admit it like that. They probably
no,
won't.
they never will.
They never will admit it.
Yeah.
They'll just
I'll
like
admit it.
they're like, I'm cool with poly, and they go in, and then they're tortured. They're tortured,
And they just keep stuffing it down.
and it's
Yeah.
just an explosion, and then Mount
Yeah.
Vesuvius, and then literally it's like Pompeii, and then all the people, are just in the
Oh my
ash, just
God.
like
That's
you know,
happened to you.
frozen.
A little bit.
It had
You-
to.
But what I have found
Pompeii
is that
people.
I have found is that I go into it and when I first started I was thinking because I came out of the relationship I
Yeah.
really wasn't trying too much when I was in it even though I had the option. But when I was solo poly I was like, all right, I'm gonna go into this.
What is solo poly? Can
Yeah, I
we
don't
give a
get it.
definition?
Like you're open to multiple relationships or relationships together, if it gets to that point. But you are solo and you are also poly.
Like you and me are a partner, and you.
No,
go into
like, I'm
poly.
not
No,
dating
there's
anybody.
no
Yes.
partner.
Okay.
Right.
There's no partner.
I'm single and I'm
you're
also
dating
poly.
millions.
Right.
All right.
Maybe.
Essentially.
No, I haven't
If you're
found,
Jkiillem.
I really don't have a high threshold. I can't do too
Where
many.
do you cap it?
I haven't been able to do more than 3 at once.
More than 3, yeah. It's
Yeah.
casual.
They don't fight. Like no one fights.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that I was thinking that when I would go
Fights.
into it solo and I introduce myself, they would be like, oh, you're probably a hoe and that's
No,
why
they
you do
probably
it.
love it.
Yeah, no, everybody's like, okay, and like they're just
Accepting.
all right, like what's and anything.
Of course they accept it.
better.
They've been dying to
But-
have a one night with you for your sweet hands of joy and thunder.
Oh
They're
my
going to be
God.
like, yeah.
No, yeah.
I'll solo poly
but
for
then,
you.
then I'm cautious because I'm like, if you're not poly and you're saying that, then that also makes me be a little wary because I'm like, what are you just saying that just to get,
Yeah.
Probably.
Get in
Probably.
the pants.
all right, so I've had that a couple of times, but
Is there a booty requirement?
like physically,
Yes.
oh yeah, I'm a big ass girl.
Okay, so like it
Yeah.
has to be at a certain caliber,
It does.
size, and shape.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and you have to know how to dance. That's huge.
You have to know.
You have to.
Well, I'm off the table.
fuck. Damn.
You're
I'll
never
see
off the
myself
table.
out.
You're never off the table. I believe in you, dude.
You can't do a little, little
I cannot
salsa,
dance.
little-
No,
Oh,
but she
man.
puts
You
your heart
like
into
dance. You like ass. What else?
Okay, so we're here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen, we share a very similar.
OCD.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Virgo,
Strong-
like, let's go. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for
Virgos
sure.
too.
I love that for us.
My true brethren. Okay, so you do sensual dancing on stage
Yeah.
for the community.
Yeah.
You give your great service to the people. Do you select women that you find very attractive? Are you the one selecting?
Yeah, like 95% of the time. There's like chances where it's like a big stage and I can't pull them, so we had to pull them prior.
Okay.
I've had like maybe a couple of times, and then I have my friends like they know my type, so then they're
Oh,
good
that's
on that.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, but yeah, 9 times out of 10 is like I try to just get genuine reactions because I love it. So I don't like, even if it's someone beforehand, like I'll like give them hints, but I don't even tell them what I'm gonna do. Like I just love genuine reactions. So like if I'm like teasing a crowd, I'll like weed it out, and then when it comes to that part of the song, I'm like, all right, like if I'm locked in on someone or I've seen their eyes for a while, I ask them like, hey, do you want to come on stage? And then they take their hand and then pull them
Oh,
up.
you probably get so
For
excited.
your Justin Bieber one less lonely girl moment.
Yes.
Don't say Justin Bieber, oh my
For
god.
your one less lonely girl moment.
They call
And-
me Justin Bieber every day.
Do
It's,
they?
it's
Oh,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Do they call you Justin Bieber?
So they have in the past, yeah. For
I
sure.
feel like if I was blonde or, I used to be blonde, but like, I don't know. I don't see it.
I just thought for the
I do.
moment.
You do?
He brings. Well, I actually do. Now that you've said that.
Fuck.
Now that you've said that, I'm like, I do kind of see Justin Bieber a little
man.
bit.
When I went to
Yeah.
Japan, they were like, Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
I'm like, no.
I can actually see Justin Bieber a little bit.
Oh
We
my
just met the
God.
One Less Lonely Girl because he pulls up a girl. It's One Less Lonely Girl. So that's
Yeah,
what we were
right,
the
saying.
one girl on the stage.
Yeah.
And he pre-picks it.
I would love to get more Channing Tatum because that's like my brother from another mother. That's my energy,
And you do give that vibe.
Okay,
Because
good.
you can dance very well.
Thank you.
It's the this.
Yeah.
The
It's
5-year-old.
the this.
You
Yeah.
also can do that.
I can't do it as well. Let's be clear.
Let's
I
get
can't
you on
do it as
stage,
well.
bro. Let's get you on stage.
You really
Listen.
should. You really should. I would die. I would be so happy.
Look, I told a lot of my homies, like, come on. Let me see.
Listen,
I think you should.
I don't think it's for me.
I think you would get on stage. Yeah, I'm like, you would perform.
I don't have the physique.
You do.
No, I'm not like.
You just gotta have
Abbed
the
up.
energy.
It's the energy.
Oh, it's just energy. You
Literally.
think?
That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, you can do it.
I think I could do the.
I really
energy.
don't even think I dance that well, to be honest.
Yes, you do.
I hear that, and I've worked for it.
People
now.
have spoken about your body rolls to me.
Oh,
Oh
what
yeah,
have they said?
they were like
Good
it's-
things.
They were like, it's the body roll that really like makes my
It awakens them.
it awakens their
Really?
muff.
Okay, I gotta do more of it.
Yeah, you should do like slow mo vids
Mm.
on
Oh, yeah,
TikTok
and
of
edit.
just and then like
You probably get fan edits too, huh?
I wish I would.
I bet you do, and you
I
just
don't- I
don't
have a
realize.
whole
goes
fan-
home and fan edits.
I have
like,
a whole fan group chat, and I feel like they don't even do nothing. Though.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, you want
Yeah,
start
hello.
working.
Like,
do you lather up before stage?
yeah, you gotta put some oil on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you oil up.
Yeah.
Is there a specific oil that you like?
Right now, it's this highlight oil. It's for your tattoos, but it's like a highlight shimmer. You know, girls
It's
be
a
putting
shimmer.
Yeah, girls be
I
putting
like
on.
that.
And I was
Shimmer
like,
up.
okay, because I'd be backstage with the feminine girls. I'm like, oh, like I'd be taking notes. I'm like, all
And
right.
are you like Shelly?
no,
Oil me up.
Honestly, literally, like 95% of the time I'm by myself. I just gotta
Really?
do everything by myself. Yeah.
No.
literally. Oh yeah.
Do you like that or no?
It's getting exhausting.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
getting pretty tiring, yeah. But I've had help like pretty recently, which has been nice. Like just like certain things, and then like people have been more accommodating, knowing them.
I'd
how
oil
to work.
you up, dude.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I would grease you down.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
because I can't really reach that back.
I'm sure.
No, it's got to be tough.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could ask anyone and they would
Oh
gladly.
they
yeah,
would die.
I'm such
Yeah.
that's my problem is like even with the women thing, it was like I was just like I can do everything myself. Like I don't need anybody, and then
I
you
get
know,
that.
Yeah, you just don't even think to ask.
But sometimes it's nice.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. And like now that I've been more open to it, I have like little sugar moms and I get little gifts from people.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
that.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. But I have had many sugar moms and none of them, I only gave one sugar. So that's been nice.
You
That's
give
better.
one sugar.
That was it. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. The rest of them, they just want to talk to me. Like just have access really.
How do we
Yeah.
do
Wait,
this?
I want one. I want one.
Look, I've been telling everybody this. I made a little joke on TikTok one time. I was like, anyone with sugar moms want to spoil me? And then a couple came.
Sounds like you have something to do tonight. Just make it
Like,
fun.
well, we're gonna make a little sugar mom like like tease.
You
like,
got to
we'll-
teach me your
we'll do a
ways.
little
I'm
TikTok
not as
after
good
this,
as you
please.
with the like,
Yeah, we'll do
you
it.
know,
We'll do a
like
little
you're
slow-mo.
way
you should
better.
do it. You should
Yeah,
do
we'll do
it.
it. I got you.
Okay, great. We should do like lessons because I don't have that like.
Everybody's been saying that. Yeah,
You
we gotta do some
know.
lessons.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
make a killing off of that, like just charging people.
I am gonna start selling like a hip wine, like body roll, like TikTok series lesson thing where you
Dancing.
can buy it. Yeah, and like,
That's
yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people would pay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you're on Quinn now.
I'm on
You
Quinn.
made the jump
I did.
to give the people really what they
That was a
wanted
big
and,
jump. Yeah.
and needed.
Do you
I
love
s-
it?
It's honestly I love the art of it because it's like you can like transform your voice and like more expressions because I was realizing that like when you level up as a person you realize like there's different tiers of things you can offer like there's your physique there's your mentality your voice like all the things so I was like oh like I really like I do YouTube videos and I do things where I speak but like people really love my voice and
They
I was
love
like
your voice.
yeah so I realized like oh like I can actually like do this for real.
I have to say though, it's not just your voice, but it's what you say.
Right.
So for me, right, I see your videos like you're There was this one viral video that you had that went crazy.
Oh, the gym one?
No, the one where you're like, this is how I talk a girl through it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm talking.
Yeah,
It was just you being super dom and like, this is how I'm going to talk a girl through it, and this is what I say, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, okay, this motherfucker has game. I was like, oh, okay, like
I have a 7-part series right now on my YouTube. Well, it's going to be 7 parts of how to get better in the bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah, that is
which people need.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So you are a shaman.
Yes,
you're a lesbian shaman.
shaman.
You're a lesbian shaman.
That's
Lesbian
the
sex
first time
shaman.
I've heard that.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
a lesbian shaman.
I'll take that. It's fun. It's fun to educate people because that's what happens. You know, you get older, you have your experiences, and you just start to educate.
You become a master of the lesbian dark arts.
Yeah.
Right, like,
Yeah.
so I've been on my channel, like, that was always my intention on my YouTube, was just to be like instructional and like educational and like talk about things that people don't really talk about. So this next one is going to be about the details on giving head. So be on the lookout for that. And
Absolutely.
right? We need that.
Yes.
And yeah. Because I've had really bad head.
It's crazy. Can we talk about
Can we
this?
talk? Yeah.
Can we talk about
It's
this?
bad.
The lesbian community needs to get better with head.
My God. You would think. Like,
you would hope.
Right.
You would pray.
Think.
But it is not true.
Yeah.
And that's why oftentimes, you know, one night stands are so lackluster for me, which I rarely even do ever.
Same, yeah.
I mean, I don't really do it now, but when I did it when I was younger, I was always so disappointed.
Yeah.
Not to say that the ones that you build connection with, you know, they need teachings too, but when you find a true Licksmith.
An eater.
Yeah, a true Licksmith.
is crazy.
That's wild. I liked it.
A true Licksmith
Yeah.
of the art. Oh my God. You almost think it's
I
witchcraft.
think that's what makes people crazy sometimes, literally.
That's why you're like, I'll marry you, right?
Right.
Because I remember one time when I had the lick of my life. The lick of my life. And I was like, what witchcraft is this?
Yeah.
She was insane.
Really?
Has to be.
They have
the
to be
lick
crazy.
of your life
They have to
is
be a
going
little
to
crazy.
be the most unhinged.
Yeah.
So the Licksmith to crazy ratio
But maybe
is...
that's just a femme thing because I'm not crazy. You know, I give good head. You know, I don't really feel like
I do all right.
See,
Yeah.
I feel like masculine women, you just like have to inherit that a little bit. Like you just have to like really get that down.
You don't strike me as crazy, and you don't strike me as crazy.
That's
I
good.
know you pretty well.
I'm like fun crazy.
Yeah, you're like silly. It's
I'm
not
like
the
silly
same.
I'm like
crazy.
that too, a little
Yeah,
bit.
like silly.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you guys are not crazy.
No,
I
yeah.
used
Like
to
I'm not
be.
like
Right.
I used to be.
really.
Really?
I think it's because I like you, but that's why. I'm serious. If I like somebody, it's like, what are you talking about? You're fine. Everything's fine.
That's
No,
normal.
I used to be like in my 20s.
Mm.
Not crazy, like, you know, not like lock me in an institution crazy.
Yeah.
Well, hope not. Yeah.
Yeah, well, listen, I've mated with a lot of institutionalized individuals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she has.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Have you not?
No, I haven't gone that far.
Really?
Thank God.
What?
Are you okay?
Me?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No. But I go for the Licksmiths, and I think that the Licksmiths
To crazy
to
ratio.
crazy ratio.
What do you think that is? What do you think that is?
Fun. It's fun. It's whimsical.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mania.
It's something.
I think the correlation with the crazy and the eaters is maybe like that crazy has to go somewhere, you know? Like maybe that.
They need to let the energy
Yeah,
out. If
yeah,
not
yeah.
locked up in
Because
50,
into 50
a lot of
50.
women think eating pussy is crazy. They do. Like,
What?
I mean, straight women. Don't you think it's a little crazy?
Listen, it's,
See, look.
I don't know. I don't. When
When I talk to women, they're like, ugh.
like I've never tried, so I don't know. But I also I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, so let's talk about it. No, let's talk about it. If you had your perfect, you had Chloe Starr, right?
Yeah,
You- you're not with your husband anymore.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. The baby's with him for a weekend.
Okay.
You've gone away to London with Chloe,
Okay.
who is your ultimate.
Yes.
Oh,
Chloe Starr is my
and-
favorite.
okay.
Like I'm obsessed with Chloe Starr.
Obsessed. Okay, and you guys are there
Like
on a
I'm
weekend.
sweating right now.
Oh.
You guys are there for a weekend, and she has just rocked you in a way that you have never been rocked before. Because
Yeah, like that's not like I'm fine. Like
I think you would go down
yeah,
there.
like let's go.
Yeah, you would go.
But like
She's feminine, right?
No, she's like a soft mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
okay.
very
That's
hot.
valid. Yeah.
But like yeah, I mean to me, I'm
but
not like
Tallulah loves masks.
Okay.
I do. I don't know. To me, it's not. But I don't know. I've dabbled in some. I don't know. I think for me, it's like. We would have to ask somebody who's like really straight.
Well,
Yeah, because you're not. This isn't a good
right.
test
You look
pool.
curious. Yeah, I've
She-
talked to a lot of straight girls, and they're just like, ugh. But I'm like, you think dick is like? You
I
think
was just saying how disgusting dick is.
it's disgusting?
She called me the other day and said,
I've had my fair share too. It's disgusting.
I called you to say. I said there's no beauty.
But if
in
we're
your dick.
comparing,
but you're always afraid of what you haven't stepped into. Like before I deep dove into the muff, I was afraid.
I would be nervous.
No, I was nervous.
I would be nervous, but I'm not like. No.
And I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, is it going to, be weird? Is it going to taste weird? Whatever. And then I was just like, fuck it, we ball. And I just went in.
Yeah.
And
That's how you have to do it, really.
Time of my life.
Yeah. As soon as I ate some pussy, I knew I was gay.
That's what happened to me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I didn't know I was gay until I went to Mufftown.
Yeah. Right.
For me, because I really enjoyed the other side of life because I didn't know any better. I wasn't that girl that was
That's me too. Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened.
I've never met anybody like that.
Yeah. A lot of gold stars like, I'm a gold star. I'm like, good for you.
Great.
Like, fuck. Like,
but it was weird for me because as a kid, I was having dreams about getting banged out by dudes every night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I wasn't having dreams about women. I wasn't like, oh, I'm gay. But I was open to everything. And I went to Mufftown and I was like,
you never left.
I teetered a little bit after that because, I was, 9/11 and Osama bin Lesbian and then I had to return to Safe Harbor. But it really wasn't what I wanted and then I returned home for good.
Yeah.
That's what happens a lot too. Yeah, because we don't just come out, we're masculine, we're still like a little,
Oh, for sure.
Right, yeah, it takes some time to really develop that too.
Yes, and then my taste even developed.
Exactly, yeah.
Like my first girlfriend was mask.
Oh, okay.
And because I was just like, whatever, I need to lick a muff. I don't care. I was like, I just want to try it.
Yeah.
Well, and I was aggressed.
And you were aggressed.
Yeah, I was aggressed. And I was like, well, I'll do this.
Okay.
Because I was like, try everything once.
Yeah, I like that.
No, I mean, that's kind of how it happened for me, but she was feminine, but she was like kind of the aggressor too. She was a little, and I think it traumatized me a little bit because I was like, I was going from men to women as my first experience. And then I was like, this is how it's supposed to be still. And then I realized like after I was like, no.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had guilt like actually asking for what I wanted for a while and like really, really like setting foot in that and really just being like, good and like really just being like, no, I like this and this is how it is. Like I couldn't do that for the longest.
And what is it that you wanted?
Well, I was just very uncomfortable in certain positions or like certain acts and stuff, and I just felt like when I was fucking with men, I was like, oh, the reason for having sex is literally just to please them. Like that's what brainwashed me. Like I just did whatever they wanted, and I was thinking like that was what sex was. Like I didn't think I had even the option to like be like, no, I don't like that, and I like this, and like because I thought they would just be like, oh, ew, like like
right,
yeah,
So it took me a long time to really just be good and like knowing what I wanted and stuff.
Yeah,
being comfortable in that.
Wow,
I think people still. Even in lesbian stuff, it's wild when you are very secure in what you like and what you don't like. People still try to come at you about it and try to question your. I find that a lot,
like your lesbianism a little bit.
Yeah, not your lesbianism, but more just like, well, how do you know? And it's like because I've fucking tried it a million times, and they're like, well, you're just not open minded, and it's like, no, I can tell you. Definitely, and this happens a lot where because I don't like taking strap. We just get into strap.
Yeah.
So I don't like taking strap. I know that, and I know that because I've tried it so many different times. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, no, I'm the same.
I'll get with girls who will be like, you're just closed-minded. I'm like, at my big old age,
right?
I know what I like, and I know what I don't like, and I know what's going to turn me on. And now there's millions of things I haven't tried that I can tell you confidently I don't know.
Yeah.
But the stuff that I have,
right,
I can tell you. Yeah, and it's not going to change unless. Guess what? I'll let you know if it does.
I can't wait to hear. Yeah,
I'll give you the fucking newsflash.
Right. Yeah.
Because it did.
Oh.
It did one time. So I remember and something happens. I forget what it's called, but there's like a certain phase in your like hormonal. It's
Luteal.
no, it's an age. It's an age. I think it's like at 31 or something.
Oh,
where
that's the age I
something
am.
happens and you start to just get, I don't know, your orgasms are a little bit more intense and a little because of some sort of, I don't know, it's a change in your stuff.
Well, that's the age I am.
Internally. Yes.
I don't
Get
know if that's
excited.
Yeah. And so I at that particular time, I was really gravitated more towards penetration. Happened for like 3 years and then it went back to normal.
But that's valid. Like that's what I love about being gay is that we're just so fluid and we just kind of like we have phases and different things. And,
Totally.
yeah. But that's huge with me when dating. Like, so I found that women that are kind of like, well, if you don't like this, and like I literally have been around women who are like, oh, well, if you don't like this, then you're not gay. Like, and it made me feel like I wasn't gay enough because I wasn't doing exactly what you wanted, like equal. Like I found a lot of girls who like only like having sex with girls who do the same things as them. Like I've had a lot of those.
Interesting.
So I
what
just
is
don't
it that
even
they're
go
looking
there.
for?
Probably like a switch or like
a switch.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, and like there's a lot of like feminine, masculine women out here that just like very that they're very switchy in the bed and they're very like submissive and they like that, you know, and then that's where the dominant femmes come in and they just mesh together, you know, they find that thing.
Okay, yeah. And then also, I mean, and this is just rampant on the streets that I've heard.
Rampant is
It's
wild.
rampant. It's an epidemic.
Oh shit.
Is there's mostly mask bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
Is just what I've
Well, that's
heard.
the top. You know, like we can't have there's no more tops left. Like that's what you're saying.
No more tops.
Yeah.
Because it's just mask bottoms.
Yeah, I think that's the new generation of lesbians. That's what's happening.
Mask bottoms.
Yeah.
We've had guests too that they talk about mask bottoms a lot.
And in fact, there's a couple of guests that we've had
That are mask bottoms.
that are mask bottoms, but said they were mask tops.
Yes.
But I have found out mask bottom.
Through further research.
Well, there's a lot of ego play in that, you know.
Okay.
Like a lot of people don't want to admit that stuff, and like, you know.
If I was a bottom, I'd be like, dick me down.
Well,
Like-
nowadays, I feel like now they just don't give a fuck, especially with this generation. But yeah, there's like, you know, I'm a millennial, so there's like that little gap in between, and then there's like those stone top people that are just like, oh, you can't even touch me, like, so you know, I feel like you see the progression of the amount of touching, I guess, like it just has grown.
Oh, that's really interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, it's definitely grown, and like people are more open minded.
Yeah, different generation.
And I think the opposite end of the dominant femmes is like they're coming out a lot heavier because now they're able to step into their masculinity but still be feminine, you know, like
and then they get their sweet treat of the mask bottom.
and it's like a great little mesh. It's a great little you know?
The dom femme can fuse with the mask bottom.
Fuse,
And become one
They really
power
do.
lesbian ranger.
they really do. Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
So what makes an ideal submissive partner for you?
That's changed. So it was basically like you have to be very submissive kind of thing. And I was like very into that because it was more like, it felt like role play. It didn't really feel very genuine. And I think that I've stepped into more of my like wants and needs truly. I'm like, I'm okay to lay down half the time. Like if you want to, you know, give me head, if you want to ride, like I'm willing to just chill out. So I definitely need someone who's a little bit more comfortable in their dominance, but not like in a way where it's like aggressive, because there's like those aggressive dominant women. And that is what turns me off a little bit, because I find myself to be truly dominant just because it's just naturally there. Like I don't have to prove anything. Like that's what I feel like people feel, and that's what I give off, because that's just who I know I am, you know, just in there. So when I find women that just naturally know that about themselves and their submission, that's what works for me, because then I'm like, you're secure in yourself. I like that.
So when you're saying you're lying down, though, or they're riding, you're saying that you're not able to be a top still in those scenarios?
I mean, yeah, I could say I'm submissive in those
Because I wouldn't say that necessarily that's submissive. So I was talking with somebody, and she was saying it's just literally an energy. So like when she has people go down on her, she can tell a top from a non-top.
Yeah. No, it's definitely this very, very specific energy.
Very specific. And she's like, and some people I don't like going down on me because it can just feel icky because like they lose their top status when they do that. And I'm like, huh.
Because like if you're a top and you're going down, like you just know like you're just eating like another meal. Like it's a meal. Like you're going in,
Life
you got,
source.
your hands are everywhere. Like you're really eating that shit very passionately. And if I'm receiving head and I'm like, you know, and they're the submissive, whatever, I feel like I still have control. So I like more guiding of what I want. Like I kind of demand of what I want a little bit. So like it's like they're pleasing the ways that I really like it, and it's only in the positions and the ways that I like it too. It's not like they're like flipping me around and like doing all
That's
this.
what I'm saying. You're
Yeah.
still in control.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you are still
Yeah.
in your top energy.
Right. Yeah. Always. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It just like that's what makes me feel good and safe too. But there are times where it's nice to just like, you know, if someone wants to like fucking tie me up or like blindfold me or whatever and like tease me, like I'm cool for that too.
Okay.
Come from down for a little adventure. Yeah.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Straps. I want to get into straps
Okay. I was gonna do.
and strap politics.
Oh.
You did a video
Mm.
that suggested, which I thought was brilliant, that girls provide their own fighters, their own hardware, which I think solves this whole debate.
Really? It does.
It does.
It really does.
Of you got to buy a new one and this and that and blah, 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 blah. I want you to talk a little bit about
Well,
this.
what's crazy is I declared that thinking that like this is a new thing to go about things. Everybody was like, we've been doing this. Like you haven't been dealing with girls that do this? And I'm like, no.
Where are they?
Right.
We've interviewed many
I'm
people
sorry,
and
but
nobody
no,
had
no one
nobody
brings
had
their
said that.
own.
So I'm like, okay, like don't gaslight me because like listen, first of all, like I haven't had any of those experiences, and I really just had a recent experience where she was like, well, you can't like I don't know what to do, like, and I want to use it, but like it's like one of our first times, and like so I'm like, yeah, in this scenario you should bring one, but like she wasn't really gay like that for real, so it wasn't really in the back
She
of her
was a
mind.
straight girl.
Curious, both.
She was diving.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Exploring.
Exploring.
Yeah.
Learning.
You know, those are the ones that
You. How many of those do you encounter?
way too many.
Okay.
Way
Do they
too
go in
many.
your DMs? Do they stop you in the street? Is it set performances?
Yeah, and also it's like I don't help myself either because I've taken myself out of the role of being their savior. I definitely have stepped down.
Lesbian shaman.
I'm done.
You
I've done my
don't want to
work.
be anyone's lesbian. You know, we get a lot of heat for this because I say I don't want to be anyone's lesbian shaman. But
They
there are
came for me too.
reasons.
They
They
get
came for me
mad.
too. Like, but I'm like, I did my work. I did my whole 20s of that, and I was
10,000 hours.
10,000
in shamanism.
at blood, sweat, and tears. Like,
You also don't
literally-
have to if you don't want to. That's the other
Exactly,
part,
like-
It's not
too.
prison.
But my argument is like, you wouldn't go, you know, to the NFL and be like, I'm ready. Like, you gotta like go to start in your high school days, and you build your way up to your career, and then you
Such a
meet each
good
other.
Metaphor, yeah.
Yeah, you meet each other at the place that you are both qualified for. Like,
Correct.
you know, like don't put that on me. Hello.
At least
I did
go,
my job.
go to training camp.
Exactly.
This is
Like,
so
go
great.
to boot
because
camp.
It's like,
Yeah, like,
it's just
hello.
similar.
This is what
This is
I've
great.
been.
But this is a big struggle, and it really is frustrating because, you know, but there are times where like people come to me and like, well, I just treat people like people, and I'm like, you know, I hear that argument. I
Get
do.
licked up by a newbie. Get licked up by a
get
newbie.
someone else to do it. Because look, I'm tired.
No, but get someone else to do it. But also, it's like, you know what? If you've ever been with that kind of lick, that's not a seasoned vet.
Right.
Like, it's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'm not here to train
Because like
people.
it's lopsided at that point. Because now I'm giving you all this amazing pleasure, and you're orgasming 1,000 times, and then it's like you don't even know what to do, and then I have to take more patience from my box that is barely there to like be like, all right, this is what I need you to do, because I'm specific too. Like
Yeah.
I have my things, so you know, it's
Also,
just
it's a weird power dynamic.
it is.
It's a weird power
Yeah.
dynamic that
I
I
can see
want.
how
I
that-
don't want
I
to
don't
play
want
a
no
part
parts. I'm tired. I did my part, and I really have done a lot of women that have not had their experience, and I was their first, and I changed their life. You know, and like I can get my trophy and sit back with that and be cool with that. But like nowadays, that's one of my boundaries. Like you got to have your experience first, at least one. Just at least one, like at least one experience. But I definitely can't be someone's first girlfriend again. That was what I did in my last relationship.
in. But what if they
Can't do that
had
again.
one lick and they come to you and they're not, you know, up to snuff?
That's happened. That's happened.
And you accept that kind of lick.
then I'm like,
It's
I have
too
to go in the
late.
mode of like, all right, now I got to train them. And then,
It's
you
too
know,
late.
it's
They're
like,
there.
it's a little draining. And then sometimes they grow, but
Usually they don't.
yeah, usually they don't.
They
Yeah.
don't.
They don't?
No.
No.
And this is what I'm talking about. It's a level system for me. So no, it is. So if you come to me, listen, I'll give it a spin.
Okay.
Right? But if you start out, and let's say this is the level system.
Okay.
If you start out below here, we cannot get to
Yeah.
extraterrestrial levels, which
Yeah.
is where I want to be.
Same.
Like your baseline has to be like here.
It has to be somewhere in the upper half,
Yeah.
so that then we can then escort you
Yes.
to the elite levels.
And we can
What
go there
if it's
together.
a 12? What if it's a 12, but she's here?
A 12?
She's like
baddie.
12 out of 10. 12 out of 10.
I've
like
done-
so hot.
I've
I'm
done
going to
that.
tell you, I've done it.
I've done that.
And
yeah.
guess what?
It never
At
worked.
the end of the
It didn't
day,
work.
They're not a baddie after that.
I don't care how
Ah,
hot
that
you
makes
are.
sense.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, and then my attraction just goes away.
I get it.
Because
I can
guess what?
understand.
Because guess what? You're not even looking forward to the mating session.
But you know, my thing is too is like I will literally sit there and be patient and tell you the things, and then the next session, none of those things are applied, and I'm like,
Because they're not good listeners.
yeah,
not
like
good
did you? And then I'm
I
doing
don't
the
think
same.
they care.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
getting. That's
lazy.
what that's saying.
It is lazy. I would want an A.
Yes.
I want somebody who is thirsty for a good job. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's a good subordinate when they really like want to take notes and they're very passionate about taking notes and want to please you, because that's also a good dominant thing too. Like that's my role too. Like I want to make sure that you're pleased in all the ways you want to be pleased, because it's not really about you at the end of the day. Like it is, but I've come across way too many femmes who give head in the ways that they think that feel good for them, and like they end up moaning and getting off before I even do, and it's like, that's not how this is supposed to go. Like,
no, it's pay attention,
Yeah,
take
like,
notes,
yeah.
and get better at your craft.
Literally. But like everybody's different. And that's one thing that I emphasize on a lot of my videos, especially I made a video about masculine women specifically about being in the bedroom. And I emphasize that a lot of us have very different backgrounds. Like we just described our backgrounds. They're crazy. Like we've been with men, we've been through all these things. I'm sure you've been through a lot of trauma. And like that, yeah, like that goes through into the bedroom. And then like they expect us to just be like, whatever. Like we're very, very specific. And I feel like a lot of feminine women don't take that into account. They just think that like, you know, it's whatever and whatever. I don't know what experiences they had, but I just have come across that way too much. And it's very disappointing.
I think there's like a real disparity. I think there's a lot of expectations from femme women for us in the bedroom. And then it's almost like we're not allowed to have expectations as well.
Same, yeah.
Like if we have expectations, then it's like, how dare you?
Right.
You're
asking for too much, it sounds.
Yeah, kind of.
Like you're stingy.
Or
and, like,
something.
Yeah.
And it's always, I don't know. Like I just feel like we get the shit end of the stick.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
do, a little
But
bit.
the masculinity does not help. Like, because feminine women will
That's
always
why.
have that privilege in their back pocket. And I feel like a lot of them don't see it a lot of the times. Like, you know, and that plays a part in that a lot. A lot of it, all the times.
Yeah. I
How
mean,
do you change that?
I don't know.
You said lecture.
You can't.
Well, I'm trying to coach people on my YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, tune into
And
the
be
YouTube.
more vocal about these things. But I do call my friends out. I do call girls out if I am in situations. Like, I'm not afraid to say shit anymore.
That's
for
good.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because then like, how do you change that?
Yeah.
You educate.
Exactly.
One by
You
one.
educate one by one.
But at the same time, like, that's why it's nice to have content made so that way they can do that on their own time and not have to do it in the moments, because that's when it does get a little bit more frustrating when you're just like, you know, I wish you took the notes beforehand, you know, and then or listened when we had the sexual conversation, because I like to have those conversations before we get into it, you know.
Oh,
and then, like,
you have to.
You have to, yeah.
Especially with the way that
The climate is out here.
well,
Like,
the climate, but also it's just literally in the way that I mate and
Yeah,
that I do my
exactly. Yeah.
Consent
thing.
is
Yeah.
important.
You have to go through the like, hey, what is okay for you, and the whole list.
and I've come across, because like consent is sexy, and I've come across a lot of women who assume and then they just jump into things as soon as the first opportunity they get, and I'm like, whoa, like, you know, I don't know. I've come across a lot of masculine women, and I emphasize this, that a lot of us need, you know, time to be inserted, like fingers or something. Like we need time to get to that comfortable place where we feel safe. And a lot of women don't see that, because a lot of feminine women are just assume that they like it anyways, you know. So it's nice to like have that conversation on both ends and make sure that we're both okay. Because I've had way too many women just jump right in, like way too fast.
It's interesting though, because on the converse end of it, right? I've also had so many women that just assume that I don't want it.
That too.
So it's like I'm waiting for something that never, and I'm like, what are we doing here?
You gotta have those conversations.
So that's why you have to have the
have to.
conversations in order to set the precedent, because I think that, you know, some women probably just jump, and then some people assume that you don't want it.
Because a lot of feminine women who date masculine women have been through a lot of touch me nots, and then they've been through a lot of trauma with those.
For sure.
And then they pass down to us, and it's like, no, it's okay, you know.
Everyone's different. And that's why it's, you know.
Talk before.
Yes. And I like to talk before, because me personally, in the way that I get down, unless something really is crazy, I don't like to ask in the moment. I like to get everything
out of the way.
Yeah. Because it kills the vibe for me in the moment. But we could put a safe word.
Right.
That's different.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But in the moment, I'm not asking consent.
I found some ways to go around that though. Like if I'm not feeling it, like if you're going down on me and I'm not, like I'm very specific. I'm like, you can kind of like sexily be like, you know, like, oh, like do this or like.
Oh yeah, well that's different.
Yeah,
that's
but like
that's guiding. Direction is different.
Yeah, and then it just helps, like instead of having to be like, hey, I don't like that, you can just be like, do this instead, you know, and like in a sexy way, and then kind of use that dominance a little bit. It helps for sure.
Oh yeah, but that's not what I mean as far as consent.
Okay,
Yeah.
You mean like, do you like ropes? Do you like? Are
Correct.
you okay with?
Correct, like that type of thing. You know, like I'm bringing out, you know, a flogger or whatever, and
don't do that shit, unless you talk about it. Oh my god,
correct.
Yeah,
that's what you meant.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna like bring it out in the moment and be like, hey, do you want this? Like,
okay?
I'm not like, is this okay? Like that's not happening.
Yeah.
It's all chit chatted about, so
when I bring it out, there's
shocked. And in fact, but it's a conversation, because I need to know not only, you know, are you cool with it, but in fact, it's something that like you want.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Because there's a difference. I don't engage in things where like this isn't something you want. Like I have done relationships where stuff that I like aren't something maybe that turns somebody else on. That's never going to work for me.
Yeah, I'm saying.
It needs to be like a mutual.
It needs to be a mutual, like this is what we find to be pleasurable.
We want this.
We as a team.
And that's why it gets so hard, because it's hard to find people that like that same thing. That's like
you find them, but they're crazy.
But it's few and far. Yes, but also it's few and far between. This is why there's so many gaps in, you know, what I find, because it takes a very specific, unhinged individual to step into the dark arts.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at too. Yeah. But I feel like this is like a very mature conversation. A lot of lesbians are not so much, especially when they first come out. I just feel like they don't think about these things. So
really?
I mean, that's just with age. You know,
okay.
You know, just younger people, just like reckless and
experience probably.
Yeah.
Even think to talk about that.
Like
stuff.
I definitely did it in my early 20s. I just jumped into things and
that's
I accepted a lot of things that I just was not, like I truly wasn't okay with. For sure.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's never fun.
And that's the trauma stuff.
Well, that's different.
Yeah. Trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma. So have femmes had certain expectations of you that you felt like were unfair in certain dynamics in your relationships?
Not really the lesbians, but like the bisexual, the curious ones. And it's not really like said. I think it's just like you could just feel their heterosexuality just like bleeding into the dates or like the conversations and stuff. And
what do you think the expectations are from them?
Like, you know, paying for the date and like doing the initiating and
what are your thoughts on that? About like paying for a date?
That doesn't apply because we're just both women. Like, you know, if I take you out, I'm gonna pay. If you take me out, you're gonna pay. If we don't agree, we're gonna do this separate, and then that's it.
So with somebody you're dating, do you expect to be taken out on dates?
Oh yeah, and that's been my reality. Like it's been nice.
You've experienced this.
Oh yeah. I've been in my spoiled era right now.
Really?
I love it.
Women take you out on dates?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Step into spoiled era.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You haven't had people take you out?
No.
Oh come on. Now you gotta sit more down in your like.
Sit in your spoiled era.
Yeah.
Listen, I would love to get in my spoiled era.
My masculine women need to stop being so like I do it all and like really
I don't
just,
want to. Let's be clear.
No,
and I've
we
never
don't.
liked that. I don't know, and make
We
it very
don't.
clear.
We don't, but we're so self-sufficient, and then the societal stuff, like it just I feel like it's just like in the back of our mind that we don't think to ask or sit back or be comfortable in asking. Like I'm literally all the time like, if you guys want to send me something on my wish list, if you want to send me some money, if you want, I don't give a fuck. Like, please help me. Like,
I ask.
Yeah.
I just don't receive.
Man, you gotta, maybe it's just like a belief within or like it's something that in there, because once you truly settle in it
Okay.
and like believe that you're worthy of it,
Right.
that's when it really, really comes to
Make
fruition.
a wish list, dude.
You think?
Just do it.
Yeah, like
make one when
I have a wish
home.
list in my bio. Like you can
And they
go.
buy things for you.
Half
you
the
should.
appliances in my house are from the wish list. And it's
People
been
buy.
amazing. Like I used to suffer so much in my life and I realized like all I had to do was ask for help.
Yeah,
Help.
and like be okay with it. Like put it
And-
in your
Oh, no,
bio.
I'm okay with it. Let's be so fucking for real. No. I am so okay. I tell you, I'm like, I would sell my panties.
No,
I
I
don't
know.
care. Like,
But like make a wish list. Let's see what happens.
But that's you working for it. Just ask. That's what
Put
I'm
it
saying.
in your bio.
Because now you're believing that you're only worthy if you are giving something in return. Like if you just ask and you are worthy of just
like this.
receiving,
free money.
literally. But also you're worthy and deserving. Like you know how
deserve
many
it.
feminine women are out here
I'm
like
pretty. I deserve nice things.
exactly. But that's what, and it goes
It's
back to the
true.
femme thing. It's like a lot of us don't think like that because femme women are out here like I get paid for, I get flown out, I don't lift a finger, and then that's how they live. Like, and they believe in themselves that much in their era of like receiving that they just don't.
You're not
Tell
wrong.
people.
Put the wish
And
list in the
and
bio.
with the you know, older women that come around, I
Yeah.
love that. I love the cougars. I love them. They just love
Cougars unite for Jkiillem.
man. Like, look, because it's a great conversation. It's mature. Like, I love that shit so much. And then they need that little comfort and that little person next to them. You know, it's like.
Would you date somebody in their 50s?
Ooh, maybe. Yeah, if they were, you know, if they were lesbian and
Lesbian in
yeah.
their 50s,
yeah.
Good looking, obviously.
good looking,
Yeah.
and just want to bathe you in money.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Me too.
Same.
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 I'll be a stay-at-home dad
Yeah.
like all day long.
Stay at
You
home.
know?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm so down.
You look like you would keep the house so clean.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I do all the things, and I give great massages. I'm a great conversationalist. I'm a great thinker, and
Wow.
you know, I'm always the driver. I've been the driver my whole fucking life. Like I just do things. You know what I mean? So I don't really have to think twice. But if someone's willing to spoil me, I'm gonna sit the fuck down
That's good.
really fast. Yeah. One time, I'll tell you this story. One time in Atlanta, the fan group booked a Airbnb to have me. And,
Your fan group. You have a fan group.
yeah, they're called the Good Girls. They're called the Good Girls, and they're very loyal, and I love them.
They're very
I
loyal.
love them.
They sound
And
loyal.
They sound
They
really
booked
loyal.
something.
Yeah, and they booked Airbnb. They said they were gonna cook for us. They had like a little hot tub and a little game room at the top with a movie theater.
Our good girls.
And we were booked out there for a gig, but we had time. So me and Kels, my other mass dancer, we got invited over. We were chilling. And then at one point towards the end of the night, I was laying down and one of the girls was like, "Can I massage you?" And I was like, "Hell yeah." So then she just started rubbing my shoulders, and the other girl was like, "Can I massage you too?" And I was like, "Hell yeah." I had 7 girls by the end of the night. I was laying down. I had one on this leg, one on this leg, one on this arm, one on this arm, one on this arm on my head.
I want that.
Was there an orgy afterwards?
No,
What?
nothing.
Why
I
not?
keep my boundaries high.
Okay.
You know, and Kels
they
is
were
over
You're like
there.
never with fans.
Kels is over there on the floor, getting in someone's lap with her head and getting a head massage, snoring. She was knocked out. She was having the time of her life. We were both having the time of
I
our
want to
life.
come to the party. It sounds amazing.
How do we get that?
yeah.
I have never had 7 people on me at once. It was amazing. I love massages. Like,
If
oh my
this
God.
is a look into our future, I'm so happy for
I'm
us.
giving this.
Please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is incredible for us.
I'm going to manifest this.
Yeah, well, you're very powerful.
I'm
so
gonna
if
try.
you
Oh, there
can,
you go. Yeah.
I'm
if
gonna
you
try.
can manifest, just
We
ultimate.
need our own good girls.
We need our own. Our sauce girls.
Yeah, we need sauce
But
girls.
it starts with believing that you are worthy to receive.
That's the hard part.
It is. It
We'll
is.
figure it
It
out.
is.
We'll
But
try.
especially for us masculine women out here, it is very hard for us, you know, because we're
I've
women,
never
we're
experienced
masculine.
this.
Like society wants us to just survive on our own, you know?
Yeah.
They don't want us. They don't want us to like be spoiled and chill. They need us to work and prove our masculinity, prove our worthiness in the world all the time. Like that's how I feel like I've struggled most of my life and that's one of my passions of being gay is like to prove to the rest of the world that we're worthy. And that's literally my bio. Like we're worthy in this world. Like they just make fun of us all the time. They think that we're just like speck of dust on the earth and. It's nice to like really like not only prove that, but to also step back and be like, I'm worthy of everything I'm receiving right now.
That's so good.
Everything.
It is.
Yeah.
And I deserve way more.
Yeah.
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 Jkiillem has come to put us on game.
This is good.
Jkiillem has come
The
to put us
shaman is
on
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the shaman is shaman. But this is what I've always asked for, to be shamaned.
I love
right?
it.
Because
I love it.
because I'm always the shaman, dude.
Exactly.
It's time.
And so it's really I respect.
And that's what, and
When
going back
shaman-
to what I'm looking for when
Yeah.
it comes to women, they need to teach me something. They need to
Yes.
put me on game. They need to see more in me than I see in myself,
Yeah.
especially my career. That's so big. Like, that's going to give you the biggest plus when it comes to talking to me. If you can help me in my career, like, I've had zero help with like content creation.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because that's like most of my life. Like I've had very little girls be like, "Oh, you look really good right now. Let me take a picture. Oh, this
no,
content."
they always want their picture taken.
exactly because I'm the
Okay.
videographer and
I'm the no. Listen,
Right.
And I'm not the best picture taker, but it's always like, oh, can you get this shot of me?
And then I'm
Can
always
you get this
thinking about it when they're not asking too. I'm
Me
like,
too, and I always
yeah.
get the content. Let me tell you, I'm very vocal.
Same, same.
I'm not that person that's like,
But I'm not the
oh,
one that keeps persisting. I'm like, I'm gonna give you the hints, and I might mention it 1 or 2 times after that. But after that, I'm like, you know what? And I'm just all set if you really don't. Because that's what I really love, when you just naturally are that person and think of those things and do those things that I'm not thinking of.
yeah.
That's huge for me. Like, fill in those gaps for me. Find the things that I need to improve in my life and help me do that. And don't even ask. Like, just do it. You know.
I love that. Yeah.
I need that so
That
bad.
would make for a true partner
exactly
dynasty.
And that's why I'm not even close to like a real partner or girlfriend anywhere in my life, because it's like nobody really has shown up like that for real.
I wonder if you found that individual, if you would poly up.
I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see if we
Yeah.
ever get there. But I've never been in a situation where it's been multiple people in the same thing. It's always been separate relationships.
At the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. And that was when it was like in my last relationship. She had like separate things outside of, yeah.
But I mean, you're getting massaged by 7 different women. So it is difficult with the lifestyle.
No, actually. A lot of women like see my page like, okay, this is what she does. You know, they don't really question the dancing, like it's
You never taken a girl home in your one less lonely girl moment?
It's very, very rare.
Okay, but it does happen.
Has it? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Really, like people.
We don't
really,
know. Allegedly.
Yeah, like people really think that it's this whole thing, but it's really a performance. It's like,
No,
you know,
of
you
course,
leave it
but
out on the
sometimes-
stage. No, yeah. Actually, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's happened one time.
I'm like, there's gotta be
I'm like,
one.
there's
It
no
took a
way.
very long time, and then it ended.
Oh, okay. So you didn't even let her come home that night with you.
No, yeah, no.
So how do you deal with friendships, mask friendships, when you have like a lot of sneaky shit going on in the community? How do you set boundaries, things like that?
Stuff that they're doing?
Well, let's say do you ever
They're
deal with
stealing your
fuck
girl?
shit, stealing your girl?
Oh.
Like,
Yeah, I've actually have a lot of, not enemies, but most of the people that I don't fuck with are masked women because of the way they act, the things they've done. A lot
Toxic behaviors.
Yeah, and I know a lot of masked women that put hands on my friends that they were in relationships with, and then they would forgive them, but I wouldn't, because I'm like, why would you?
I've done that too.
Yeah,
I stand on
and
that.
I stand on it real hard. And they've
Mafia.
tested me in public many times and like have tried to get a rise out of me. And that's one thing that many people have never ever been able to do. I've gotten slapped in the face once, and that was the only time I ever that someone got a rise out of me. I'm very, very
at that
collected.
point, you're going to have to
Absolutely, because it was
as JB
unprovoked.
says,
Yeah, you have
stand
to.
on business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really don't play with that. But when it comes to like masked women, I feel like a lot of them do some really fucking horrible shit behind closed doors. A lot of them don't own up to their behavior.
Lie.
Yes.
Which and I always say this though, like if you are gonna do fuck shit, and I don't approve of any of it, right? Especially, look, in your 20s, I am more forgiving because I'm like, oh, they're young.
You're learning.
Yeah, you're learning and whatever. But if you're older, in your 30s and whatever, and you're doing this stuff, I'm like, get it together.
Grown.
Go to therapy.
Right.
But I do respect more when they're honest.
Yeah.
if you're going to lie about your horrible behavior, it's almost like I can't even be in your...
Because we're not aligned. Our values are totally different at that point.
Well, for sure.
Yeah.
But the ones that just bold fit and then gaslight and then,
Crazy.
you know, or whatever.
And it's a very LA thing, I've noticed.
Is it exclusive?
Kind of. Like, I've met many very kind, they're not maybe like less toxic, but at least more upfront, especially on the East Coast, like I've talked about, you know. So, but there's just this weird, like, sneaky behavior in LA where there's no real accountability. And especially being in entertainment, like, anybody can get away with anything. That girl that slapped me across the face in a club still to this day can just live her life. She never got anything, a slap on the wrist for none of it. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much shit that has gone down behind closed doors or in the club or whatever. And there's just real no accountability for any of it.
Sneaky.
Yes, sneaky.
But
Behind the
again,
back.
there's no, like, if I were to call you out right now, it would be such a problem. Now there's drama. I don't want the drama. This is not the time or the place. I've been in so many situations where I want to talk about something, but because it's not the time and the place, and then I have to find the time and the place to talk about this with you. And then by that time, it's just not even that serious. Why are we bringing it up?
I wish I had like the poisonous to like not bring it up.
You bring it up immediately.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
I love people like that.
No, but it's bad because sometimes it's like I take it too far. I'll start screaming. I'll throw things. It's like, ah!
Tallulah has a bit of a temper.
I'm like better now.
A little bit of a
Yeah,
temper.
yeah.
But yeah.
But I do say there is a benefit with people like that because people need to call people out on their shit. And I'm not good with confrontation. I've gotten better with being confrontational, but it has been hard for me because, again, like, I'm just always people pleasing and trying not to make people feel uncomfortable.
I know
But then
what you mean.
I'm always on the back burner, swallowing all these hard truths, swallowing all these like stupid things from masked women out here, and it's not fun. It's not comfortable, and there's been a lot of things. So there's a lot of people out here that I do not fuck with, and they know.
But they know that's the important part.
Yeah,
you know
they know.
what I mean? It's like
I don't care anymore. Like, I used to be so like I want to protect my image and I want everybody to like me, but that's when you don't have a true personality and persona in this world. Like, you just if you're friends with everybody, I don't trust you.
I fucking feel the same.
I do too.
I don't trust you at all.
We're big on
and
that.
if you're with every group and everywhere and all the things, I don't trust you at all.
We are big on that. We are
Yeah.
big on that. If like you, I don't know. We say mafia. Like our whole thing is mafia.
Yeah, it's hardcore. And a lot of people come down on me because they're like, you don't trust anybody. And I'm like, you're right. I don't.
It's earned.
It's
kind of
earned.
earned. Yeah, absolutely. But all the stuff we're talking about is a very LA thing.
Huh.
It is, for sure.
I was a piece of shit in many states, so I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like LA born and raised, but I was a piece of shit in many states, 3 to be exact.
Oh.
But maybe.
List them all.
Definitely. Well, I was also a piece of shit here too. I guess so. 4. So California, Arizona. Oh no, yeah, and Florida.
Florida.
That's 3.
Okay.
And
Those
then
are-
back to Arizona.
Arizona's hot. It's valid.
It's Scottsdale. Yeah,
just
I
makes
was just
people-
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
And
know.
Florida's just not real. So
No, it's not real. It's not.
That makes
like
sense.
A fever dream.
Yeah.
Florida's a freaky place.
It is.
Florida probably was a fever dream for you.
It
Was
was.
it towards Miami anywhere?
No, worse. Daytona Beach.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
definitely not a
worse.
real place. That's definitely not a real place.
It's like in between somewhere. I'm not sure. But I don't know. Yeah, because it's like, I do hear that a lot too from people that LA is a different
I just
breed.
wish we could really pull out the problem, talk about it, and have a solution. But that never is the case for me.
What do you think the problem is on why masks are like displaying such like toxic behaviors?
I mean, it's got to come from a little bit of heterosexuality and like the men. And because a lot of those problems I have with people, not all the time, but a lot of them do hang out with men and have associations with men. And that comes and bleeds into how they behave,
Interesting.
And I think the other half of it is just probably the image, because that's what a lot of people are about out here, is just how they're perceived, how they come off in their demeanor.
Why do people want to be so hard?
Yeah.
Can I ask that?
I don't know. And the section culture and like trying to look really cool has been a whole thing. And I hate that because I'm just so real and genuine and just like, I don't care to be on the floor. I don't care to be wherever, because I feel like a lot of people have this like, I don't know, complex of being higher than others. That's definitely a thing out here. You can't just pull up. You got to come with the people. You got to come in the car.
Yes,
You got to have the section ready. Who's all there? Who's going?
Oh.
You can't just show up. But when I
Why
go,
not? I just show up.
but this also says a lot about how I'm hired too. I've been hired all over the country more than I've been hired in LA because they appreciate me more. They're just so grateful that I'm there. They're just so grateful to have my presence. But out here, I barely booked. They don't give a fuck. They don't even really like, yeah.
So this is something that we see a lot.
Yeah,
Just in
yeah.
like, so when I leave LA, because Tula's pregnant, so she don't leave the house. But when I leave, it is so different. So we go anywhere else, and it's just like so many people coming up
Exactly.
that
And
are
friendly.
loving what we
Yes.
do. Pictures galore.
Grateful.
I'm grateful.
Yeah,
like
me
I'm
too.
more grateful than them.
Me
Let me
too.
tell you,
That's
like
true.
I'm like, oh my god,
Same.
I love this. Like I'll give you all of my time.
She'll call me. She'll call me and tell me like the difference between like if like San Diego, right? Like she went to San Diego and it was like insane. There were so many people that came up like excited
hours.
to talk and hang out.
Yeah.
And then it's like we go to LA like out when we're
And it happens here, but it's just the difference is
it's
just
different.
completely
Yeah.
different.
friendlier, I would say.
But it's also the culture of like, if you go out and you see a celebrity, you're not even supposed to talk to them. You just already know.
But
Yeah.
we always say, if you see us,
for us, it's different.
say something.
Yeah, me too. I'm here
Yeah.
for that. Absolutely.
We love
all
it.
the time.
We love it.
Yeah.
But you are right. There is that, like, I don't know. We grew up in LA, and I was always taught if you see somebody, it's like you don't run up to them.
Right.
Like,
Don't
"Hey,
regard
hi."
them. Yeah, but that's why I
Exactly.
always say,
Yeah.
like, always
But it's
come
still-
up.
It's like
not
it's
mean.
it's like a LA and a New York thing that's very prominent in those areas because it's a big city. I mean, maybe that's what it is. You know, it's just more about like the culture in the city and having that accessibility because there's a lot of people in LA.
Yeah,
it's like
true.
millions. So, I get that to an extent, but
people do get nasty because
Yeah.
we've gone before, and it's just been you and me just moseying on into some like event or whatever,
Yeah.
and it is very cliquey. We've talked about it where
sure.
I was even uncomfortable. Where I was like, oh my god, Tippy, I don't think
and
we're cool enough to be here.
I even dated someone who was acting like that, and I'm like, you can't even just chill, like
It's weird.
just have a good time. That's
Yeah,
really
it
not that
feels
hard.
like showy. Like they're not even enjoying
But
themselves.
it's
like
weird, dude.
it's
And I'm
very
like,
weird.
why are we doing this song and dance when all of us are just like,
we're all freaks.
we're all freaky?
Let's just have a good time. Yeah.
We don't have to do the like,
It's really
Yeah.
levels and stature, and I don't like it. That bleeds into the masked women for sure.
a lot.
Yeah.
And there's like weird, freaky competition.
Yeah.
Which I don't get. I'm like, I don't want to play.
Yeah.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to play.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather not.
I'd really rather not. And
Yeah.
when I'm at the point where I don't fuck with you, I just don't acknowledge you. I'm not saying hi. I'm not looking at you. You're just not in the vicinity.
I get
with
it.
me.
Wait, but me too.
That's
That's how it
mafia.
should
like,
be.
I don't fake
But
it.
they make me feel like it's a problem all the time.
my
because you're not
lesbians.
fake.
My lesbians tell me, my lesbian friends, they're like, you are too tough. And I'm like, that's crazy. This
It's
person
called
has
boundaries.
done.
Yeah, I'm being honest with how I feel.
Correct.
Right,
I
right.
said to my lesbian friends, I said, if this person is going to be at this party and I get invited to 2 different parties, I'm not going to that party because I don't want that energy in my space. And they're like,
Exactly.
why would you do that? And I'm saying, because I don't care to be in that space.
And I've had a lot of people who know I don't like them, and I've set that boundary. I don't acknowledge them, and they try to have conversations like, "Can we at least say hi to each other?" No,
This happened last week.
that's so fake. Why would I do that?
Why? Why do I have to do
That's
that?
wasted breath out of my lungs.
This literally happened last week or like a couple weeks ago.
Like this is real. It's a real problem.
No, it's real. It's like, why can't I just be left alone?
because
Yeah, you're not mean.
But then it
you're
shows.
just
No, I don't
like-
say anything.
Yeah.
And
but then
that's-
it shows they want that approval so bad.
That's
they
really
want
true.
that acknowledgement from you so bad.
Oh, they do.
It's really
and
true.
that says a lot about us, just we hold our values and morals high, and that's what they truly see and care about, and that's what people really care about too.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I think people just think I'm crazy because no, I do.
Dude, she
I
does
think
get shamed for it.
I get shamed for like holding these boundaries.
No.
Um,
Maybe that's linked to the fact that you can't settle in your acceptance era. You know what I mean? You really
Interesting.
got to embrace
Yeah.
the fact that people are going to talk about you in that way and accept that.
oh, I don't care the way that I've never.
You do it
cared-
anyway.
I've never cared of the
Yeah.
way that they talk about me.
Okay.
That's never my
Okay.
issue
Yeah.
because I'm like,
It's
I
just the
don't.
volume, I guess.
I'm just like, just stop it.
Yeah.
Like it's just an annoyance.
It is annoying.
Well, they say all the
As
time,
fuck.
like, hey, just find a way to be,
Find a way
whatever.
to be
And for-
okay.
And
yeah.
she's like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I go no.
Right.
And then move on. But still, it is something that, like
Like you're asking me to be comfortable for you.
yes.
That's what it is, and that's what that's what annoys me.
Right.
yeah, it's a thing. How interesting.
I'm like, if this person has done me wrong, why am I going to be fake? I think that's like more disingenuous.
And
Yeah.
take it a step further. I've been with those people. I've been in those positions with people because I'm like, I just don't even fuck with who you are or what you stand on and how you move. And they don't like that because then it's not personal. They're like, well, I didn't do anything to you. It's like, you don't have to do anything to me. If my intuition is telling me like not to be your friend or not to fuck with you, I'm going to believe that.
Yeah.
And if I've seen enough, I'm good.
I see how you operate.
This
I'm not
happened
down.
to me. This happened to me where some people, friends of mine, brought in a new person, and I said, I don't like her energy. I said,
That's happened a
I
lot,
don't
yeah.
want to be around
That
this
happens to me,
person.
too.
And
Yeah.
again, they were like, Tippy, you do this. Like, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't like her energy. Just don't bring her around me.
Just tell me when she's gone.
Just tell me when she's gone and whatever. And then it always happens like this where
Yeah.
like a couple months go by and then all of a sudden it's revealed that
Right.
blah, blah, blah.
Terrorist.
Right.
Not a terrorist, but it's just like, but some of them are terrorists,
Yeah,
yeah. But no, not this one specifically. But at the end of the day, people were like, wow, she's really, the energy is just off. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
told you.
clocked it. I clocked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
I don't want to be around it. It could honestly be something as simple, only because I like to be chill and whatever. And so if somebody comes up to me with energy that's like really frantic or too anxious.
I hate it.
It's the anxiety.
Yeah, I can't do
don't
it.
want that in my, because then it just affects me. And I'm
Right.
like, I
It makes
don't.
me anxious.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And I'm not trying to have those evil vibes.
I already was there.
Evil vibes.
I was there many years.
Yeah.
I don't want to relive
not
that.
going back.
I'm
And
not
going
revisiting
back.
the
Yeah,
demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my problem too is that I'm in these spaces in entertainment. I work in entertainment. That's always been a struggle. But these people decide, either to bring these things up during those spaces when I'm just trying to have a good time and get my job done.
Yeah.
But they think this is like their time to just have a good time. So then I'm just like stuck in these places and put in these positions that I don't need to be in because now it's just convenient for you. And it's not my job to do that for you,
Okay, so what do you do? You're at a party that you've been paid to be at,
Right.
and there's somebody who's not drunk, but they're a little tipsy, but they've got horrible energy, and they're just coming up to you and kidnapping you into a conversation.
I'm really good at escaping.
Okay, so what's the move?
The move is, I'm busy. I'm working.
And then you just leave.
That's good.
I had to grab this girl one time during Pride, and I was like, "Hey, I don't know if you realize, but this is my workplace as well." And it woke her up because she was so drunk, and she was like,
that's good.
Yeah, you just got to be upfront sometimes, And I hated to do that because I hate denying people. I hate making them feel,
yeah, of course.
but that's another people pleasing thing, and it's really just about
Music's hard.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
struggle with it.
But I also want to be genuine and give people a little bit of a chance and a little bit of conversation, give them a little. But when you press it, if you do too much, this girl was coming up to me, cursing, choking me,
That's a lot.
way too much. And it's like, girl, not only is that inappropriate, but also it looks bad for me as a person who's hosting this event because now it makes me look like,
I
whatever.
accept this behavior.
Yeah,
It's
and
fine.
you can do this to me, no.
while I'm working.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had this situation happen during Pride where a woman touched
It's always
my
during Pride.
a woman touched my hair and she went deep with
Oh,
both
God.
hands into the. Have you ever dealt with this situation?
Yeah, they've messed my shit up.
What do you do?
What do you do when they go for the hair?
This is investigative
don't
because we
go-
need to know.
Yeah, we need to know.
Grab the wrists and be like, no, don't do that. We're not doing that over here. And I make it a little jokey, kind of.
Okay.
It's easier.
Oh, it's gonna be
It's
tough.
like slow mo though, or not slow enough to where I can grab the wrist. What do you do when it's already?
She didn't react in
Well,
time.
I
first
didn't
get
react
out.
in time.
Yeah, first get out.
Yeah.
And then step back and be like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Or question them or be like, hey, girl, we don't do that over here.
You don't touch my hair.
I love doing a little hey, girl. Because
Hey, girl.
it's sweet enough, but it's also when a femme girl does that, hey, girl.
Yeah.
They listen, so you just kind of get down to their feminine level a little bit.
I will listen to that.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
If somebody
So,
hate girl me,
because
I
you
will
just gotta
listen.
Yeah.
you gotta get down to their level eye to eye with them, and then they'll wake up a little bit.
Okay.
That's good.
But that goes back to they just think they can do whatever to
I
masculine
don't
women.
understand. The
I don't
Yeah,
know
hair
that
what it
thing.
was crazy.
Well, for me, I'm like, okay, you want to touch my booty. For me, I'm like, okay, do it a little
That's still a
softly.
little- yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Just
Do it
don't
softly.
do it softly. Don't be too crazy. But don't ever touch my hair.
Right. I've had girls get in there tipping and grab my actual shit down there. Yeah.
That
Insane. Yeah.
No,
Literally
that's,
insane. Right. So they just, I think alcohol and some bold girls will do whatever the fuck they decide. Yeah. And they just don't think about it.
Too.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's alcohol. It's always alcohol.
It's always out.
Because these girls are normally shy when they're not drinking. That's why they get so fucking drunk. And then they.
Yes!
It's always the one.
It's always, yeah.
It's always the
it's
ones.
because they need that courage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they take it too far.
Way too far.
Right.
Oh my God.
The trauma I have because I have to remember all of these things.
Oh,
It's insane. It's too much. It's way too
Oh
much.
my God.
you need to hey girl them.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
We don't do that here.
But like grab the wrist.
Yeah. Like firmly.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Because then they're like, oh,
Right.
all right, yeah.
Okay.
Wake them up.
Wake
Have
'em
they
up.
ever doubled down and just like tried again?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
But you
But
handle
my dominance is pretty strong because when I speak like very confidently or very sternly, people
Will
listen.
listen. Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, people definitely listen.
Because it goes from like, hey girl, it's like no.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the second one is no.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, like absolutely not.
Yeah, because we were discussing this. Like, how do we get people to like not touch Tippy's hair or like something like that in the future? Because like we do welcome and want people to come say hi.
That's some really nice hair. Like, why would you want to ruin that?
It takes a minute to get the hair.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
And she's specific. She only uses Lubriderm.
I do. I like lotion in my
I
hair.
love
It's right
that.
there. The
I-
Lubriderm's up there.
Yeah,
It's
it's
to the side.
My
I get a
God.
couple pumps before pod.
Wait, in the hair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good
It's
tip.
because I have got thick Latina hair, and the
Okay.
only way to tame it. And you say it's bad, but
I'm
I don't
nervous,
care.
yeah, that she does that, but
Whatever. Listen, there's
does
always
look
more
good.
hair. It looks best with Lubriderm.
Okay, I have the opposite problem, the Asian hair. So it's very thin. It doesn't.
Okay.
There's no volume in it. I gotta work with it. What I got.
Try
What do you
Lubriderm.
put in it to get volume? Do you put
You gotta
anything?
put some texture spray, some dry shampoo.
Oh.
I gotta put a lot, and it still wears out within a few hours. So
Really?
I'm trying to get on the Korean hair care stuff. I'm really trying to get in the
I
depths
hear
of the Asian.
the Korean hair care.
Because I'm already on the skincare.
Yeah, the skincare is incredible.
I
thank
hear,
you. There you
how
go.
many products do you have in your
My bathroom has
skincare?
a whole corner dedicated to the skincare.
How many products
love
in
it.
your steps?
For the face, we're about like 5 or 6.
That's
5 or
great.
6.
Yeah. And right now I'm on the beef tallow. I don't know if you've heard about the beef tallow.
I've heard about
It's
it.
good. It's some good stuff.
I just do face wash.
Oh, girl, you gotta get some moisturizer, some cleanser, you know?
I try. So here's the thing.
Won't you
I had a
break out?
girl. Yeah. So I had a girl that came in and I didn't have face wash at the time. And she was so upset that I didn't have face wash.
That's another reason why you gotta have it. For
right.
The other ones, yeah.
And so then I got the face wash and then I got on the face wash and all that stuff and did the whole 5-step process. And I've never broken out so much in my life.
That's what happens at first. I've noticed that. Yeah.
I'm an esthetician that knows nothing, so it's like I can't help.
No, but literally whatever works for you. Because I've heard people just use beef tallow and water or, you know, whatever. And I used to have
tallow.
nothing, honestly. But that's when I was having way more dry skin. I have eczema, so I have dry skin.
Okay.
So I need moisturizing.
I feel
for
like
sure.
the best time of my life, my skin does well with grime. So when I was in New York, I think grime and moisture. I'm not kidding.
Humidity.
Yes.
No,
and
humidity for me is great.
That's what she
It's
means.
Yeah.
it's the best. It's
When I'm in
It means
when I was in
humidity.
Costa Rica, I was thriving.
Florida,
Like,
too, I
had great
hair.
skin.
Yeah.
wet heat
Yes.
is the best for
Right.
my hair
Mm-hmm.
and for my
skin.
skin.
I like dry heat.
No, I like pool
Arizona.
water heat.
Okay.
And chihuahuas.
True Mexican for real.
Yeah, of course. Two
Two chihuahuas.
And like fajita meat, and oh my God, you have the best day ever.
There you go.
Literally.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm actually putting that together tomorrow. Yeah, fajita meat, chihuahuas, and a pool.
Incredible.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's what you gotta do.
absolutely. All right. Well, Jkiillem, is there anything that you would love to promote? Promote all your socials. Let the people know.
So Jkiillem on all platforms. JKII. Everybody gets 2 I's. And then I'm also working with Taste. Taste is a women-only based event company. We travel. We're all over LA. We do pool parties. We do everything, and it's a great time. So follow Taste Entertainment.
Can I speak on taste for a second?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to attend a party for the longest time. Never did. Where I met you, literally the music, the people.
Exactly.
I felt like, oh, I can finally dance. I'm with people that want to dance.
Right.
That's
We
big
don't
for
stop
you.
dancing.
No,
Th-
no
it's
one stops
exhausting.
dancing. Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh my God.
Because
But
I'm
that's-
usually the only one dancing.
Yeah.
And at Taste, I was like, I felt like I was home.
Exactly. I love it. Because I come from the East Coast. And when I was following, the beginning stages, I was like, wait, this exists? So
Yeah.
I immediately got involved because I'm like, this needs to be way bigger than it is. And we need way more women to attend. So we've achieved that pretty high. We could definitely do better. But that's another thing I'm part of. And then my YouTube is out there, my TikTok. I'm on Quinn. So you can listen to my erotic audios on Quinn.
Over 100,000
Hey,
downloads.
100,000 plays. Let's go.
That's right.
Yeah. So, just little things here and there. And that's what I do.
Are you shocked or not shocked at your massive rise on Quinn in such a short time?
I'm not really shocked. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
they
really
all want
shocked.
you.
They
I get
did
it.
limit me. I was at 4 a month. I was able to do. Now I'm only able to do 2. So everybody
Why?
needs to hear that because they're demanding. That's their thing.
You're only allowed to do 2.
a month now.
Why?
I get it.
They were cutting a lot of people.
Oh,
Who knows?
got it.
I haven't seen a lot of support in the LGBT, especially mask women on the platform.
You're like one of I don't even know how many.
I'm saying, so, I would love to see more support of that. So it is important that we have representation everywhere.
For
and,
sure.
And way better, media coverage of that. So I would love to be on their platform at some point for sure.
What's your focus on Quinn? Is it like very dom stuff? Okay.
And like kind of relatable stuff too. I do a lot of I just did and they were roommates, and I just did like a little
That's hot.
like situation where roommates get eventually I try to like give the people what they want sometimes, little situations.
Yeah.
And I do read other people's scripts, so like if they have fantasies they want to come to life, I'll bring that to life in my voice.
How do they hit you up?
They'll be like, I have a script. And then,
They email you. Love
Email.
that.
yeah, I'll take anybody's script. Shit, yeah, I'll
Love
read
that.
It. Yeah, it just has to follow the rules and
The
stuff. but
themes.
yeah.
That you
But-
adhere to. Of having a good girl.
Yeah,
Good girls.
Good girl.
Good
and shout out to
girls,
my good
plural.
girls out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to the
Good
good
girls.
girls.
Good
We're
girls.
looking for our sauce girls.
Yeah, we need sauce
Yeah.
girls. We
Shout
want
out-
7 women massaging us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
shout out
each.
to them. Shout out to the sugar mom. Shout out to all the supporters and just women in general, man. I'm a huge lover of women, so
Same.
it's so good, but so crazy, but so good.
Amazing. Okay, well, thank you so much
Yo,
for
I had a
coming.
ball.
Yeah, it
I
was
love this.
amazing.
I love this so much.
Thank you for the ride.
No, this is an amazing ride.
We enjoyed every stroke.
We
We
really
talked
did.
about a lot of important things.
I think so.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We covered the
Yeah.
gamut.
Y'all need to support this podcast for real because this is great.
Thank you.
Listen,
we get a lot
cheers.
of heat. We get a lot of heat.
Cheers to the
up.
wrong sauce. I support. Jkiillem
Thank you.
approved. Yeah.
Love. And adios.
Adios.
Period.